Hey.
Hey. Welcome. We
Lean towards Mom.
are happy to have you guys with us today.
Yes, we're happy that you're with us, and we hope you had a great week. And let's see, we're well into fall now when you see this. And so, yeah, time for the fall. Leaves and the crispness and the apples and the cider. And time for fall jackets. Oh, no, quilting. Time for quilts. That's what it is.
The challenge this week was to make something out of one of Mom's quilt tops.
And it was a challenge.
It was. We'll have to talk about that. But first,
Yes,
we have a saying.
We always start with an inspirational saying, and welcome everyone. I said that once, I think. Go ahead.
So, so I have this new book. It's called Making the Most Out of Every Day, Regardless of What Life Throws You. Wake Up Calls by
Joan London?
Joan London. So this is the book, and it's full of quotes. It has all kinds of quotes in it. So we'll be taking some of our quotes out of here. So this one is from Mark Twain.
Oh, she quotes other people.
Yes.
They're
Sorry.
not all her quotes.
No. And I haven't read the book yet, but I want to because I want to see how she relates them to whatever. Like the chapter this one is taken from is called Suffering is Optional.
Oh, okay.
So, under the heading Dealing with Stress, Mark Twain says, I'm an old man who has known a great many problems, most of which never happened.
What?
Yeah. So what happens is we imagine that something's going to be a problem before it is. And half the time it doesn't come true. It's not a problem.
Oh, that's about worrying.
Yeah.
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 Knowing
Stress.
a great deal of stress.
Dealing with stress.
Yeah.
You know, so you
okay.
stress yourself out thinking, oh my gosh, this is going to be a big problem. And then it ends up being nothing. So you've wasted all that energy and all of that on something else. That's
Okay, I get it now. Yes, that's true. Now, a little bit of stress is good. A little bit of worry, but not like that.
yeah.
Okay, good.
And he
All
was
right.
just saying
I think I'm
that.
reading way too much into it.
No, not you.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's talk about what we did. What I made was
I love it.
Butterick 6749. Super easy pattern.
Good, because I wanted to know that, because I have that
You
pattern.
have that pattern? I actually love the pattern. Yeah. Yeah, so it was very easy.
I love it.
My biggest issue in using Mom's quilt tops, and she left us, did we already mention that? I don't know if we did or not, but she left us quite a few quilt tops. So I might make something else. I really want to make a house coat out of one of the quilt tops, but that's another. Anyway.
Nathan left. We're going to adjust the camera. There we go.
So the difficult thing for me was not the pattern. The Butterick pattern was super easy. It was the quilt top because it has all these seams. Can you see them?
And Mom never clipped her threads.
And yes. And so when I did my side seam, I couldn't figure out which was the side seam and which was the seam from a block that she was putting together. It got crazy with my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the difficult thing. Other than that, it was really easy. And I used this thing called a bodkin.
Where did you get that?
So so this is going to be a tip. I had gotten this a long time ago. I think I ordered it off of Amazon probably. It's made so that you take this bodkin thing. Okay, so what you do is you take this and you unlatch and clip the fabric, and then you can pull it, see? So now you do that with elastic around the waist.
Oh, to thread it through the casing?
Through, and then this thread it through. You don't have to worry about the safety pin. It actually gets between seams much easier
Oh,
than
does
a
it? Safety pin?
Mm-hmm. And for my scrunchies, it's really amazing because I have to turn these inside out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I just grab one end of it and pull it through.
And it works?
And it works, and this is flexible, so you can
Oh, nice.
yeah.
You really like that
I
then.
really like this. And my tip is, you may have something at home that you purchased thinking it was going to help you with your sewing or something, some little gadget, and you're like, I'm not using it. But I don't know why all of a sudden mine's working for me.
Because you've had this quite a few years.
I've had this several years, and I tried it, and I think what the issue was, you have to have the casing where you're going to put the elastic large enough for this to get through.
Well, yeah.
You know, because it can't be a narrow casing. It has to be at least 3. I think it says right on the directions, which fell on the floor. I think, yeah, it has to be a 3/4 inch or wider.
Oh, yeah, so that would make sense.
Yeah. So
this must be where you open
yeah,
it.
I like
the
this little
fabric in
button
here. It's
thing.
got 2 little teeth in there.
Lift latch to open clip. Fully
you can do
insert
that.
the elastic end into the clip. Close the latch to firmly grasp the elastic in the clip and pull the elastic through the casing from pointed end of bodkin. That was the instructions. But yeah, and it works for turning things inside out too. So even though I had it a while, I don't know what made me think I want to try it again, because I had tried it and it just didn't seem to work. And I even thought it wasn't grasping the fabric, it would come off. But it must have been just me.
Yeah, could have been.
Yeah, so, because it works fun, it works good now. And it is under ISO for Fun by Nancy Zeman.
Very nice.
So, anyway.
And it's a clover.
Yeah.
It's a clover item. That's the
Yeah.
packaging that she got it in.
So I really like this little thing.
Good.
Now.
Great.
Anyway, and I like my skirt that I made too. It's a little bit, when it hangs up on the hanger, I feel like it looks gigantic. You know, but there's so much elastic and gathering in it, and I love the pockets.
Yeah.
The pockets. Did it call for pockets, or did I put them in? No, it does call for pockets. I can't keep straight which thing I'm working on. Okay, I'm done.
Well, I think it turned out really nice. Are you going to show the
I was
reveal?
gonna say, maybe I should do a reveal.
Yeah, maybe you should. We'll take a
Okay,
look.
since you haven't seen it yet, let's show
Yeah.
you. Okay, here we go.
Very nice. It looks really nice on. Yeah.
Thank you.
And it looks like a piece of pattern of fabric that's pre-made, doesn't it?
It does. She did a good job because she put some of the same fabrics. Like this here fabric is throughout the whole thing.
And her corners all match. Her seams may not be the right
Her
size,
seams, some of them are very wide. You will see that. Well, you did see that in the reveal.
but all of her corners match.
Yeah, yeah,
So she did it according to making them match when she put it together.
yeah.
Very nice.
Very nice. Thank you, Mom.
Yes.
What'd you
Okay.
do?
What did
you do?
Well,
And what pattern did you use?
pattern I used. Good. You have to lead me here. My brain is like, okay. Simplicity 9187, and I made A view. That one there.
Oh.
Yep, that one there. So the pattern is not difficult. It really isn't. It's not a difficult pattern. One thing, it may be a little challenging if you've not done a lot of shawl collars in the back. But I've made quite a few of those, so I know how they work.
Okay, so it helps to have knowledge.
It helps to have a little bit of knowledge about that, although it does give you some good instruction for that.
Is it considered as simple or easy?
No, it is not.
Okay.
It does not say it's
All right.
easy at all.
Yes.
And it's fully lined.
Oh.
So yeah, all of the jackets have lining in them. So that's how this is made. Okay, oh, and the line drawings, like I showed you before. So there's not a lot of detail to the stitching, okay? So I thought that would be perfect. Not a lot of pieces, not a lot of stitching to make something out of a quilting fabric.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
So the fabric I chose is really kind of a loose weave fabric. I'll show you, you can see, oh, what should I show you with? Walmart's. This is the fabric. I don't know if you can see the texture on it, but it's really
almost like a linen.
It's real loose, though. It's not tight.
Yeah.
It's a real loose weave. So that being the case, I think once I sewed it up, I'm going to show you an area that I'm going to redo to make it hang nicer because it's driving me crazy. Because it's a looser weave, it doesn't hang as straight as it should.
Okay.
You know, it doesn't hold its structure, let's put it that way.
Okay.
But overall, I'm really pleased with it.
You should have put like a facing around the hem.
No, I don't think so because it's the entire fabric.
Okay.
You know, at first I had thought I was going to put a facing on all of this fabric because it is such a loose weave. And then I thought, no, the lining would correct that. I love the lining, which my sister gifted me. It was gifted to her and she gifted it to me, and it actually has like a flannel backing to it.
Ooh, a little warmth for that.
A little warmth for it.
Nice.
And all of the seams on this, or all the raw edges on the jacket and the lining, needed to be binded because they fray, they ravel. So that all was done.
So that
took a little time.
When you say binded, what is that? What did you do?
Bound. I just overcast it on my sewing machine. I just used a zigzag to overcast it.
Okay.
So this is the lining and the sleeves, and I hand stitched the hem because I did have difficulties with the instructions with the sleeves. They had me make the entire lining with the sleeves attached, which was fine, and I attached the lining on the inner facing across the back, you know, the back of the neck. And then they wanted me to sew the seam on the facing, because there's a cuff and then you have a raw edge where the cuff attaches at the end of the sleeve. I could not figure it out according to their instructions. My sister couldn't figure it out.
Yeah,
my husband couldn't figure it out. I said, you know what? Let me just slip it in. I'll hand stitch it.
Yeah, we couldn't get it because if you turned it the way they said to turn it,
it didn't work.
It didn't work.
It just did not work, and they didn't give you complete instructions on it. They just had a brief little picture of, you know, pull the sleeve through, which I did, and then they wanted, I don't know, it was crazy, but you kept ending up with a circle, and there was no way I could figure it out. So none of us could figure it out, but that worked. I mean, that was an easy fix. Just put it in there and hand stitch it.
Your hand stitching is so good.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
That's just an overcast. It's just an overcast stitch.
It's good.
Thank you. I'm getting better. I'm getting experienced at that.
Yeah, with these jackets you've been making.
So it has the shawl collar, like I mentioned, which I like shawl collars. I can't find, where am I? So I did the shawl collar and the square there that you have that little opening that you have with a square. Because I don't know, have you ever made a shawl collar?
I don't think I have.
That should be in there for you to do because it's an experience.
A suggestion for our challenge box?
Yeah. And I do have some suggestions, but we can do that later. I think we're doing that later. I don't know.
Okay.
But anyway, that worked out just perfect. That was fine. It has some weight to it now because of the lining, and the fabric is a little heavier, which is fine. It's going to be perfect for running around in the fall. It's going to be great. You'll see. Doris has got a couple of clips to put in here. She's going to show you what it looks like on the fabric on the floor. I tried to fold the quilt one way, and I couldn't get the pieces on there. It wouldn't work because I wanted to get, and you'll see when you see the one clipped with Nathan holding the fabric, that Mom had the stripes all in specific areas.
Hey.
Yeah, this is the quilt. that my mom had made. It's just the top. If you'll see underneath here, it's all unfinished. It's folded in two because the very first video I had taken didn't work out. So I already have it pinned on there. There we go. Let's see how this works out. What do you say, Nate? All right. She had it blacked out.
So cool.
So I wanted to try to put it around my waist.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't want it on my lower on the hips or whatever, but it turned out just great. So I finagled with folding that several different ways
to get it to come out.
To get it to come out just right for the stripes. Now the pockets, I do have a little bit, I think, of an issue with dyslexia sometimes. I don't know. I wanted the stripe up here. Oh. And I was running out of fabric. I didn't have much, so I'm like, okay, if I lay it like this, it'll be right. Well, I laid it upside down. And of course, I only had enough fabric to cut the facing, because the back of it is out of the lining fabric. But I couldn't switch them, so I had to do it the way, you know. I tried to lay them the other way, and I was like, nah, it's just not going to work.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. You have by now seen the clip with Nathan holding it, what the quilt looked like before it was cut, and then with the fabric or the pattern piece on the floor. I'm getting a little old to be crawling around the floor doing that. It works. I told my hubby, it keeps me agile. This is what I'm not happy with, and you'll see it, or you have seen it. I don't know when.
We haven't done the reveal yet.
Oh, you haven't done the reveal yet? Okay. You'll see that the coat hangs down a little bit. It puckers there where the hem is on the inside, because it has me stitch the hem of the lining to the hem of the jacket.
Oh.
That's all hand stitched. I'm going to tear it out. I don't like the pucker there. That'll make it so I won't want to wear it. I just know me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take it out and actually just leave the lining free, maybe attach it like they did in some coats years ago, just in a couple of spots, and then hem the outside fabric on its own, and that'll take care of that problem, because it's not longer.
Right.
The lining is not longer than the coat fabric, so it'll be just fine. So I will fix that because I just don't like that pucker, that overhang that it has there, like that. You probably can't see it maybe much, but that's what it looks like. You'll see it in the reveal if you look at the hem at the bottom. So, but don't focus on that. Look at the rest of it.
Should we do the reveal?
Do the reveal.
Let's do the reveal.
Okay.
All right. Here it is. Aw, how fun.
Overall, it turned out great, I thought.
Cute.
I really am pleased with it.
That's funny, because the back of your shawl, you have a line.
On the collar?
Yeah, yes.
Entirely coincidental. Did not plan that out. For
but
this
when
to
you have it on, the line
matches,
continues.
Yeah, it matches up
Cute.
like that. And it's like, that just happened. That was one of those things. And another thing that just happened is, like, when I laid the front facing, this stripe, Mom had attached to these blocks already. So it just turned out that way.
So you didn't do any additional sewing of adding the stripes here or there?
No, nope. It just the way you laid the pattern out on the fabric.
Well, I didn't do any additional blocking on mine.
So there you go. Our challenges with our jackets. The next, and you know, a few videos ago, I was talking about how I choose simple things to make. I am focusing on simple. The next one is an elastic coming up here in a few videos. And that's what I'm doing. Simple. Front and back skirt. I already know. I want it to be a basic black skirt with pockets, and I'm done.
Let me give you a hint. Sometimes it says on here, very easy, like my skirt.
Versus saying nothing.
Yes. So I'm going to go with the one that says very easy if you're trying to do something quick and fast. But
anyway,
we hope you enjoyed our reveals today. And don't forget...
Hey.
Nathan said, hey.
Don't forget Mark Twain. He was an old man who'd known a great many problems, most of them which never happened. Don't let that be you.
Don't let the what ifs.
Yeah,
happen to you. All right, you guys have a wonderful, great week.
Hey.
Hey, he's ready to do the drawing for our next challenge, which is really not the next one that you'll see, but the next one that we need to do.
That we need to do, yes. We're always a few weeks, if not a month, behind the drawings at least. What do we got? Okay. Sit up, Nate. Sit up. Everybody's seen the back of your head. Should they see the back of your head? Oh!
It looks detailed. What is it?
It says, shop in your sister's stash for fabric.
Didn't we do that?
We did do that once, I thought.
I think we did that one.
And you have your list. She just keeps track of it.
Should I check the list or should we just draw another one?
I'm
pretty sure we did that. Oh, no. No, we did not. We have to do this.
Okay, now she's probably going to choose out the fabric for your sister to make out of your stash.
No.
Oh.
That's a whole different. But last time, you gave me a fabric out of your stash for me to make. And I gave this one, I get to go into your stash.
Oh, and pick one of my fabrics.
And pick one of your fabrics.
Oh, yeah, okay. And then I get to pick one of yours.
And then you get to pick one of mine. So that means a trip to my house.
No matter how much yardage?
It doesn't say.
Woohoo! Boy, I got to think of something good. Okay.
Okay, so yes. That we have not done this one. Boy, a moment of confusion.
Moment of confusion?
I've been confused lately.
Has Aunt Dory been confused lately?
No.
No, she's okay?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's been Mommy? Or is Mommy okay? Well, will you look at everybody and wave and say goodbye to them? All right. Bye-bye from Nathan. All right. Thank you, Nate. Enjoy the fall weather. Are we done?
Yeah.
Okay. Enjoy the wonderful weather. Enjoy the fall. I love fall. Smells good. It's crispy. It's just, there's so many good things about fall.
Yeah.
Except for
cooler
winter.
weather.
Yeah. So anyway, if you like us, subscribe, forward,
leave a comment.
Leave a comment. We love your comments. And share with your friends. Forward us to other people so they can find out about us too. Okay?
All right. See you next time.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Sure. It's my purple one I was talking about. Okay.